looking at 5 of Zack Film's most insane cooking shorts, and today I'll be cooking every single one of them. At the end, I'll be attempting to cook the world's hardest dish. But we're starting with the secret Oreo sushi.
Twist the Oreos apart and scrape the cream into a bowl. Then crush the cookies into tiny crumbs with a rolling pin. Mix in a splash of milk, and after it turns into a soft dough, you can roll it out into a thin sheet. Next, water down the cream with milk and smooth it over the dough. Roll it into a log and wrap it with plastic wrap to keep it moist. After chilling it in the fridge, you can slice it into small rounds to get Oreo sushi.
I've always wondered if sweet sushi existed. I guess this will answer my questions. Here's our Oreos. Okay, he said to twist the Oreos just like that. Then we're gonna scrape it right into this bowl. Okay, now we need to mash these into a mixable dough. 200,000 IQ move here. I'm just gonna take these cookies and stuff them into the Ziploc bag. Okay, now I'm debating if I should use a rolling pin or my hands. Let's start with my hands. Ow! Yeah, I think a rolling pin will do better. And while I'm crushing the Oreos, I want to tell you the real reason why I'm making this video. 2 weeks ago, I posted a Zack Film's cooking video, and well, it got mixed reviews, especially from my brother.
This is really funky, disgusting, 1 out of 10.
So now I have one goal in mind: prove my brother wrong and make all the dishes 10 out of 10. And to keep it fair, only my brother will be allowed to rate the food. Okay, I have good news and bad news. The bad news first: the cookies are not crushed enough. But the good news, I brought in some heavy machinery. Okay, the Oreos look like sand now. I don't know if that's what we're looking for, but that's all we've got. Okay, now we need to add some milk. Bro, I did not add enough milk in here. It's like crumbly and so messy. I'm gonna have to go back and add some milk. I'm really trying hard not to let my intrusive thoughts take over, but yeah. Okay, we'll clean up the dough and move on to the cream. We'll pour a little bit of milk and mix it in. Okay, here we have our icing. That's literally perfect. Now it's time to roll the sushi. The dough was sticky, so I had to use a little bit of flour. Okay, now we're actually gonna cut this into a square. We need to be very precise. Literally crashing out. This looks like Minecraft in real life. Now we're gonna put on the cream. Okay, now I just gotta lock in. This is the most difficult part of this recipe. The dough was so sticky, I could barely roll it without it falling apart. Maybe not so perfect, but we're not gonna judge. Anyways, now we're gonna roll it in a plastic wrap. Okay, and into the fridge it goes.
24 hours later.
Okay, it's been 24 hours. I think we're ready to pull out the sushi. Bro, the sushi literally looks perfect. I think you'll love it. You want a fork or a chopstick?
I'm not Chinese, bro. Yeah, 4.
How was it?
Pretty good. Really sticky. 8 out of 10. I'll give you a 9 out of 10.
Please, bro, just a 10.
Alright, I'll give this a 10 out of 10 for taste.
It was a harsh critic, but this is nothing compared to what we will test next.
Slice the apple in half and set 2 butter knives on each side. Now, cut down toward the core until you hit the butter knives. Then turn the blade and cut out a chunk. And do the same on the other side to create smaller slices. Then spread them out to look like a wing. And repeat the same on the other side. Carve a small groove in the body and shape the other half into a head before pressing in 2 seeds for the eyes. Then place the head on top of the body, giving you a swan made from an apple.
Wow, that's like art from food. I'm super excited to test this one out. Okay, we're gonna cut this in half. Place the knives like this. Bam. Right, looks good. Let's continue the process. Okay, now the other side. Bro, look at that. That's insane. It's a bit on the thicker side, but it still looks really cool. Okay, now I need to cut a little groove here. I think we can still fix it. We'll carve out a head and place an apple seed as a knife. His brain is a bit blown off, but I think we're good. Okay, now before I give this to my brother, I really want to see if this little guy flies.
A cargo plane has been forced to make an emergency landing after one of its engines hit a bird.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
This is the end.
Yeah, this guy doesn't fly. Gotta make another one. Apple goes down, 2 paring knives on the side, and a little bit of weight. Really looks like a swan. Okay, this is the swan. I'm not sure if you want to taste it or... Yeah.
10 out of 10. Like nailed the apple taste.
Bite the top off to expose the sticky inside. Then press a piece of chocolate onto that spot.
Okay, hold up. That is actually a genius idea. Zack films is the next Albert Einstein.
So it stays attached instead of sliding off. Now roast the marshmallow with the chocolate. As you turn the sticky marshmallow holds the chocolate in place and melts directly onto the marshmallow. While it cooks, heat the graham crackers near the fire, then press the marshmallow between the warm crackers before pulling the stick out, giving you a perfectly melted s'more.
That kid looks hecka funny. Okay, but we're gonna try this hack. I'm super excited for it. Okay, we're outside. We have our grill and our charcoal. Well, let's start. We'll take off the grid. Okay, now we'll put in the charcoal. Okay, I think we have enough charcoal. Let's light this thing up. This thing is like hecka powerful, bro. Okay, this thing's smoking hot, but we need a blazing fire. So I'll give or take 15 minutes to warm up. Okay, we have some marshmallows, chocolate, and chopsticks. Okay, first step is to open a bag of s'mores. Okay, now we're just gonna bite off the top of the marshmallow just like that kid did. Oh wow, holding it on one finger. Okay, now we need to open a chocolate bar. Okay, now we'll break a piece of this beautiful chocolate. Looks like a little sailboat. Okay, now we'll put the skewer inside the marshmallow. I think this is what Zack was looking for. Okay, coals look absolutely hot. I'm so excited to toast this thing. Okay, s'more is done. We'll place 2 graham crackers on the side. I think he's really gonna like this. Come on, give it a try.
Woo!
How is it?
9.5 out of 10.
Bro, come on, it was this close. Please, just the 10. 9.5. What was wrong? What was wrong?
You needed more chocolate. One piece of chocolate. You had a whole bar. You could have added 2.
This guy is a harsher critic than Gordon Ramsay himself.
Add a few extra scoops so the coffee is strong. Then separate the yolk from the egg white like this.
If this guy's gonna just mix the eggs with the coffee right now, I'm just gonna crash out. Like literally.
Plop it into a mug and add a teaspoon of sugar. Now beat the yolk and sugar together until it's thick and frothy, like a golden cream. Then pour the hot coffee right in and stir.
No. This is not happening, no.
You see, the heat from the coffee gently cooks the egg yolk, while the sugar balances out the richness. Add in a splash of milk, give it a stir, and enjoy your coffee and an egg.
I have no words, bro. No words. We're gonna try it. Hopefully my brother likes it. Okay, some water goes in first. Okay, now for some coffee. After this, my energy levels will be like, ugh. Okay, now we just gotta close this up. Bro, I feel like if Zack Defense got a health inspection, he would not do well. Our coffee pot is ready. We're gonna put it on heat and move on to the egg. Okay, I got this Love You mug. We'll just crack the egg yolk right in here. Okay, now we need to separate the yolk from the whites and just put it in the cup. Okay, now we're gonna put some sugar to the yolk. Bam, just like that. Actually, doesn't taste bad. Okay, now we need to whisk it though. Okay, for some reason, this thing isn't whipping. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think the problem is the whisk. We'll try out something else. I think it looks pretty decently whisked. I think we're ready to pour in our coffee and add in a little bit of milk. Okay, let's taste it. Oh my goodness, wow. This is the creamiest coffee I've ever tried. The definition of creamy. Absolutely delicious. I'm so excited to see what Andre will think.
I don't like coffee in general. I don't drink coffee, but this coffee, if you like coffee, it's the smoothest coffee I've tried. So 9 out of 10.
Pour the eggs into a 400-degree pan, scrambling them for about 4 seconds before scraping down the sides. Do this 5 times, then tap the pan hard on the hot plate to settle the eggs. After 4 seconds, take it off the heat. Next, tilt the pan and pull the omelet over itself. Then put the tilted edge onto the burner for 5 seconds before folding the other side to create a seam. Next, pull the pan up quickly, and when it reaches the highest point, flip the omelet. Once the bottom is sealed, set the omelet on a bed of chicken rice and slice it open to reveal the scrambled eggs inside.
Bro, this video is like a cross puzzle. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 times, 2 times, tap the plate. Also, I recently saw a short of a guy doing this type of omelet. It took him almost a year to do it. Yeah, so I'm kind of cooked. Okay, first we need to make the chicken rice. Okay, we'll clean the onion first. It's a very important ingredient to the chicken rice. Oh my goodness, that hurt.
Got him!
Anyways, we chopped that. Let's move on to our chicken. Our family had a chicken for dinner last night. Anyways, I'm gonna use these leftovers as a substitute to fresh chicken. Chicken chop, let's actually cook it. Okay, we'll place the pan on heat. A little bit of olive oil. Okay, we'll put in our onions. Chicken goes in goes the rice. We'll add in all our rice in here. I'm gonna transfer the rice to the plate. Let's go. Okay, we're done. Look at this rice. Look how beautiful it is. It's in the perfect shape to place the omni rice on it. I think we're good to proceed. Here it is, the moment we've all been waiting for. This is probably the hardest thing I'll ever cook in my life. Let's do it. Okay, now we're gonna crack 5 eggs into a bowl. 2 inches of a pan is about 1 egg, so keep that in mind. Okay guys, I'm super nervous about this. Heat up the pan to exactly 400 degrees. Okay, I think the pan is hot enough. We're pouring in the eggs. Looking good so far. Literally like sweating right now.
What did he say?
Oh, no. Okay, and then we're gonna take it off heat. Slowly transition it onto our rice. I'd say I overcooked it a bit, but not bad for first time. Okay, and here we have our omni rice omelet. What do you think of it? Come on, bro. This is the last recipe and the video. Give me a good rating. What's the final verdict? Is it a 10 out of 10?
Super not smooth. It's I can feel tidbits of everything. So the final rating is 10 out of 10.
Guys, if you enjoy this video, consider subscribing. It's free and it really helps me out. You guys have a good day. God bless.